Well, hi you guys, you join me today at Arley. I've just got here, it's about 12 o'clock. I'm going to fish the afternoon again and into the evening. Just had a walk, about a 15-minute walk up from the car park. I found a swim. All the other swims are busy. It's quite busy here today, to be honest. So I've had a walk up. This is the first available swim I've seen. So I'm just going to set up and start fishing. Swim looks nice. There's a few, an overhanging tree there, and there's a overhanging tree there to fish to. There's a nice steady bay here to put my bait in and to fish in. If I need to fish further out in the river, I can. If I have to. But at the moment, before I set up, I'm just going to get my bait in, start baiting up, and then drop a rod in. So I'll catch you in a bit. This peg, what I'm fishing here, the bank's a bit up a bit, so I'm going to need the old extendable landing net to reach down. But if I need to, I can climb down. There's a little beach area there, so I can actually climb down and to net it properly if I have to. If it's quite a large fish. So let's get my net set up. Just using up that method mix again. That mussel flavoured method mix. So I've got that. Again, I've got my pellets. I've got a packet. I've thrown a packet of really small pellets in here as well, mixed sizes. 2mm, 3mm, 6mm, and the larger ones. So there's a few different size pellets in there again. So I'm going to that's going out into the feeder, just upstream, just here. Sit on that for a couple of hours, and then feed the swim, and see what happens. Right, that's this is the first setup that's going out. Feeder, pellets, and method mix. Again, 3.5 foot hook length, size 10 Drenham Specialist hook, and on there I've got pellet and krill paste. So that's what's going out for the first rod, and I'm going to sit on that for about 20 minutes and have another recast. So I'm just going to cast that out just upstream. Right, I've fed the swim a little bit now. This rod's been out about an hour and a half, so I'm just going to put the downstream rod in now, lead, and that's going on the good old faithful cheesy garlic. I've got some of these from years ago and done quite well on them. Not used them for a while, I've gone all a bit pitted, but that's what I'm using. Just going to put a PVA bag on as well. PVA bag, and then I'm going to cut these in half and just put a few free offerings round in the bay where I've got my where I'm pulling this rod out in the downstream part of the bay. So that's what's going out. Good old cheesy garlic. I just chopped up some cheesy garlic in halves. Just going to put them around the up bait. that little fella. He's after my bait. I've been here a few hours now. I've just thrown some more cheesy garlic pellets out around the downstream rod. It is hard fishing again. It has actually dropped since the last time I fished the River Severn. It's about half a metre on it. It's coloured, but it's dropped off a bit. So it's just a case of trying to find the deeper water, because I'm not too sure about this swim, because I just turn up and fish. But we'll give it a go for a couple more hours, get the bait in, and see what happens. This is the method mix, and with this I'm just making a ball. Just making a ball, and then I'm just throwing that, and if the camera picks it up, you'll just see the milky trail come off it, because the water is quite coloured. So I'm just throwing that there, so it just disperses downstream, just off the edge of the river. Yeah, I can just about see it, but I don't know if the camera's picking it up. I'll just throw another ball out. Just round my hook bait, a couple of feet up from it. Just chucking it out there. Yeah. Bottom one I've just put slightly out a bit more. It's actually pulled round and coming a bit, but it's just there, about half a rod length from that orangutan tree. So there you go. Someone's just fishing upstream from me. Right guys, I'm going to fish for about 45 minutes, and then I'm going to have to pack up, because I'm not sure, but I think the gate down the river, it shuts at about 7 o'clock. So I want to pack up about 20 past 6 to make sure I make it out the car park. Might stay open, but I've not seen any notices to say that it does stay open. So I've got to sit on these of the baits on the hook. It's presented nicely. I'm still chucking a few pellets in and method mix little and often. So we'll see what happens. The rig, what I'm making up, if I just show you the components, is a Drenham Specialist size 10 microbarbed hook. Them one of my favourite ones to use. I do use the Corda IQ2 £10. That's a nice hook length. Although I have got some Guru Pure Fluorocarbon £10. I'm giving that a try. And I have got some other ones. I think I've showed you the one before in a previous video. But these, you get 50 metres. For the Corda IQ2 you get 20 metres, so you get a bit more line, especially for fishing the rivers anyway. But everyone's got their personal preference, but I like to try a few lines and have a few in my bag to try. So I'm just going to tie one up, and if I use £10 line, normally I use a size 10 hook. So the hook on the line, I know what, if it's a 10 hook, I know it's a £10 line. So I'll just tie in an air rig. just going to tie one up and keep a few stored up in my tackle bag. I've got size 10 hooks on £10 line and size 12 hooks on £8 line, just if I want to scale it down. But I normally fish between size 12 and size 10 hooks and between 8 and £10 line. I mean, that normally does the majority of my barbel fishing. Obviously we need a 3.5 foot hook length. Normally I just put it by my chest, move it away a bit, extend my arm, and just cut it off there. I've got a nice long hook length. Size 10 hook. I'll make a few of these up and put them in my tackle bag, and I'm all there ready to fish. Nice, easy, organised fishing, because I like to spend my time fishing and actually setting up or tying rigs. So a nice hair rig there on the size 10. I've not used this line before, this new Guru Pure fluorocarbon, but it'll do the job just as any other line, and it's a little bit cheaper than the Quarter IQ2, which again it is good line, but it's just you get 50 metres of the powers for 20, and, you know, right. Just knot this knot onto the hook. But yeah, I should come again to the river in about a week's time. I should come again. Hopefully it's up and there's a bit more water on it, because it could do with a bit more water on it really. But you can say all this, but I am a great believer that, you know, fishing is an enjoyable sport to come, and especially with the scenery, especially on the Middle Severn and other rivers, you know, it's just a pleasant place to be. So whether it's low or it's the right conditions or not the right conditions, it's still nice to come and get out. You know, so if you catch, you don't, you don't. But I am a great believer, if your bait's in the water, you've got a chance. With my fishing, as you know, I just like to come, turn up and fish. A blank, a catch a few. You know, it's, you know, catching is all, catching a barbel is always a bonus. But yeah, so there's my nice hook length, nice long. I'll put it there, about to there, a bit more, and then I'll tie a loop. I use a loop to loop it on a size 8 swivel. So I'll that's loop to loop. So I can just put that on, take it out the packet, put it on and loop it out, loop to loop. On my size 8 swivel, and easy to take off, easy to put on. Nice, simple, again, organised fishing. So that's that one done. That one can go in my tackle bag, ready for next time. I can tell that it's a size 10 hook. So then on my size 10 hooks, I'll normally have £10 line. £10 fluorocarbon on this. And that will be reeled up, go in a small pouch, and that's ready for next time. So I'm going to have a slow pack up so I don't want to get locked in, which is a shame really, because I was going to stay till about 9 o'clock. Yeah, so I'm going to put this up, have a slow pack up, and I'll probably speak to you in a bit. Well guys, that's it for me. drunk all my tea, and the time's getting on. I don't want to be locked in on that car park. I'm unsure what time the gates close. So I've had a pleasant afternoon and evening, just into evening. So I'm gonna have a slow pack up now, head back to the car park, and hopefully I'll see you on the next video. So tight lines, safe on the banks, and I'll catch you later.